So I'm here with Alex and I'm here with Paul, and you guys are looking very steampunk today. How come?
Yes, we are. Well, it's to promote our Illusions show that we've been having. That's a show on illusions with a Victorian twist.
Yeah, it's one we looked into with our scientists, who are these very renowned scientists in New York.
Yeah, they did this book here,
yes,
right?
there's a bestseller, last year's Science Book of the Year. And
Stephen Macknick and Susanna Martinez Conde.
Yeah,
here.
and she won Science Educator of the Year. And it's a fantastic book. We got in touch with them and asked them if they'd be interested in helping us with our exhibit. And we were going to just generally do an exhibit on illusions. But we needed to we felt that to get into the museum market, of course, with such a show, and which is what I'm used to doing, is all exclusively museum stuff. We found that we really needed to bring a lot of science to it, and that's what they do. But they bring it in a lot of much more fun than we even imagined, because as we looked into this and we started talking about the history behind the understanding of these illusions, we started to go into, well, it's really kind of like the turn of the last century, and so that's why we kind of adopted this, as you say, steampunk look to things. It's sort
and
of
you've got a video here that.
Yes, this is a film that we made. Alex and I made this. Our background is filmmaking, and so it kind of came easy. Acting doesn't come easy, but silent acting is quite easy to do.
But
it's
that's
all about hamming,
Yeah, and we found that when we were developing different categories for illusions, we felt that film was part of illusions, movie magic, and it was only fair to include that within the exhibit. And we felt like giving homage to the old films was a way to also encourage children to simplify the projects and actually get encouraged to make their own films and not feel intimidated by all the special effects that are going on around them now with GoPros and CG, and to really show them tricks you can do that they did back in the day with simple perspective tricks or stop motion, and they've been loving it. It's been really great.
And you got 2 more shows coming up, right?
Yes, these are in development. We've got this show on bees. That.
Yeah, this is a show that I've been working with scientists all over the world on
Liverpool mainly, I think.
Liverpool and Surrey and in South America. And it's of course, bees are very, very topical right now. But you still run into people who say, well, I don't really care that if bees die because I have an uncle that is allergic to them, and it's like, well, whoa, there's ways of dealing with that. Them becoming extinct is like a really serious topic. But our thing is, we think that people have to become fascinated and fall in love with bees first to care about them. And I'm afraid that's just the way it is with the world,
And tell me about this one.
This is a book, this is based on a book by David Day. He basically decodes Wonderland and explains the science behind it, and how Lewis Carroll really intended it as a memory palace of an Oxford University education, especially in a time where women couldn't go to school. And it's really fascinating. And when he came out with the book, we thought it would just it's so fascinating that it would just warrant its own show.
Okay, well, thank you very much for telling me about all of this.
No problem.
Actually,
thank you for
more.
stopping by.
Oh,
yes.
Yes, that's okay. This is an existing show that Alex and I created about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Very, very popular. It's been running solidly ever since. And it sort of starts out as this very bombastic, sort of Discovery Channel craziness about who would win. But we really point out that it's not a question. It's sort of a silly question, because in nature there are no champions. There are no, so
they're
there's
perfectly
a balance.
matched.
And we talk about the imbalances that drive forces of nature and the balances that drive forces in nature. And we end the story by talking about, there's an extinction event that caused the rise of the archosaurs, and there was one that caused the fall of certainly the large archosaurs. And we talk about the extinction event that's going on right now, which is actually happening much faster than the one that led to the extinction of Tyrannosaurus rex and Triceratops. And we're the comet that's hitting the Earth.
Okay, thank you both very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.